Yo, it's me again. Just finished my morning walk and I actually woke up quite late today. It's 1 p.m. and I'm usually up around like 9 or 10 a.m. But that's just because I stayed up till like 4 a.m. last night. But anyways, I wanted to talk about having or not having a father and how that really affects one's growth. I mean, overall, the initial thought is, oh, if you don't have a dad, you're missing a whole parent. So you're already down bad, right? You're down and under. It's going to be harder for you to actually grow and do the things that you really want to do, which I think is both true and false. It's true in the sense of if you're talking about like finances, right? Because you're missing a whole parent that could be a financial standpoint. Otherwise, I mean, you could also have your mother just carrying, right? She could already have like a really good job and be able to handle everything, so you could be fine there. But then at the same time, if you don't have that fatherly presence, then I'm going to speak more as a male because it's really all I know, right? But as a male, you lack that, what's the word? You lack that role model in a sense, right? And I feel like having that role model in most cases is better than not having it. However, there are a lot of cases where the father figure is really not that decent. Maybe they do like way too much of like gambling or some addiction and so on and so forth, right? And they're not really a great father. So in that case, not having them around could actually be beneficial to the child's growth. In my case personally, I feel like life is kind of worse with me not having one, just because of one of the things I touched on with the finances, right? And so my brother and I have had to do more to sort of overcome that lack of support there, and not just financially there, but also for moral support. You know, we have to go out and sort of forge our own path a bit earlier. And I was blessed to have a father most of my life, but I no longer really had an active one when I was about 17, right? So, you know, most of my young teens, I grew up with it, but the 17, 18, 19, 20s, right? Those early adulthood years, which I think are pretty critical for growth, right? Don't really have one. And what that's done is that's forced me to sort of think for my own self and see what it is that I really want without any kind of extra influence like that. So overall, it's made life much harder, but at the same time, it's made me more stern, if I had to be honest. I wouldn't be as, I was going to use the word savage. I wouldn't say I'm savage, but I wouldn't be as confident and as stern in myself if I did have that presence, because I would always be going to that presence to sort of validate my own existence. Whereas currently, I validate my own existence. I have my own goals, my own dreams, and I don't care what other people think about them. So I wouldn't really have that mindset so locked in if I did have that presence there. But anyways, that's just what I wanted to talk about. It came up in my mind after I was finishing my walk, and I feel like it was interesting to share. Some of you guys might have a similar perspective. But I guess either way, a little word of motivation. If you are lacking a parent, then just keep on trying, keep on figuring it out, keep on trucking forward, and, develop your mindset over everything. But anyways, appreciate you watching, and I'll catch you next time. All right, peace.